1. Anthropology, race, ethnic group, population, strain, clan, community, custom, rite, ritual, taboo, myth, mythology, legend, folklore. 2. Sociology, rural society, urban society, ecology, society, social heterogeneity, urban environment, social stratification, occupation, educational status, earning status, social class, upper class, privileged class, class conflict, social service, social security, social welfare. 3. History, archaeology, prehistoric, chronicle, diary, journal, logbook, documentary, document, minute book, memoir, biography, autobiography, narration. 4. Philosophy, viewpoint, doctrine, statement, proposition, theory, assumption, presupposition, abstract thought, survey, speculate, examine, scrutinize, analyze, survey, research, reason, reflect, ponder, seek, search, introspect, brood, deliberate, rationalize, interpret, deduction, induction, figure out, evaluate, unscramble, grasp, comprehend, fathom, explain, expound, explicate, illustrate, elucidate, clarify, demonstrate, exemplify, vindicate, debate, criticize, colloquize, argue, assume, presume, suppose, show, exhibit, demonstrate, rational, reasonable, logical, sensible, justified, impartial, emotional, dispassionate, pragmatic, practical, realistic, composed, equable, tolerant, temperate, self-controlled, self-possessed, self-restrained, stoical, even-tempered, steady, placid, pacific, peaceful, silent, serene. 5. Linguistics, speech, slang, native language, mother tongue, regional language, dialect, gesture, signal, illiterate speech, standard language, literary language, diplomatic language, trade language, sign language, swear word, naughty word, rude word, vulgar word, obscene word. 6. Education, tutoring, field, faculty, curriculum, syllabus, schoolroom, assembly hall, lecture hall, laboratory, common room, playground, gymnasium, sick room, campus, refined, educated, cultivated, urbane, polished, suave, nurture. 7. Government and politics, government, political authority, political administration, tribalism, legal government, monarchy, constitutional monarchy, democracy, socialism, military government, martial law, autonomy, take control, take command, mount the throne, succeed to the throne, abdicate the throne, overthrow the throne. 8. Economics, private enterprise, private sector, public sector, state-owned industry, interstate commerce, manufacturing, purchasing power, consumer goods, boom cycle, recession, inflation, deflation, stagflation, deficit financing, black market, gross national product, gross domestic product, budget, economic factor, revenue, profit, motive, profit margin, commodity, dry goods, durable goods, perishable goods, distribution, sanction, tariff wall, trade barrier, customs barrier, intervention, expenditure, standard of living, quality of life, consumer confidence, subsidy, corporation, firm, company, budget, assets, deal, negotiate, barter, bargain, raise the bid, international monetary fund, cash transaction, investment, currency reserves, exchange rate, lending rate, deposit rate, investment, interest, devaluation, strong currency. 10. Earth science, geology, geography, world globe, continent, landform, valley, coastal plain, canyon, plateau, delta plateau, scarp, drainage, drainage basin, groundwater, evaporation, transpiration, coastline, shore, cliff, lagoon, ocean, salinity, wave, surf, tidal wave, earth's crust, earthquake, temblor, man shock, aftershock, epicenter, magnitude, intensity, Richter scale, earthquake zone, seismograph, active volcano, inactive volcano, latent volcano, eruption, erosion, lava, mass movement, landslide, debris flow, avalanche, sediment, deposit, organic matter, inorganic matter, soil, soil texture, soil structure, dune, glacier, iceberg, fossil, magnetic pole, ebb, quake, tremble, shake. 11. Meteorology and climatology, meteorology, climatology, aviation, weather forecaster, weatherman, weatherwoman, weather prophet, weather forecast, general synopsis, weather bureau, weather station, weather satellite, radio sonde, weather data, air pressure, dew point, humidity, damp, dampness, air density, moisture, wind speed, wind strength, weather instrument, barometer, mercury barometer, rain gauge, atmosphere, ozone layer, weathercock, atmospheric process, radiation, absorption, reflection, evaporation, condensation, wind, breeze, storm, dust storm, sandstorm, gale, cloud, thin cloud, patchy cloud, widespread cloud, overcast sky, thunderstorm, lightning, thunderbolt, electric storm, sunshine, heat, scorcher, sizzler, precipitation, snow, hail, sleet, snowflake, ice crystal, rain, drizzle, light rain, shower, intermittent shower, scattered shower, rainstorm, drenching rain, downpour, cloudburst, rainbow, dryness, drought, coldness, coolness, chilliness, freeze, mist, haze, fog, smog. 12. Physical health, healthcare, immunization, inoculation, vaccination, nutrition, dietetics, hygiene, diagnosis, prognosis, blood test, blood sample, tissue sample, pregnancy test, treatment, therapeutics, prescription, surgery, bypass surgery, neurosurgery, hospital, ward, ICU intensive care unit, dispensary, consulting room, doctor, physician, surgeon, pediatrician, gynecologist, orthopedist, dermatologist, neurologist, oculist, aurist, immunologist, dentist, veterinarian, horse doctor, paramedic, speech therapist, nutritionist, dresser, patient, invalid, psychological test, personality, introvert, extrovert, ambivert, disordered personality, neurotic person, emotionally disturbed person, unstable person, hysterical personality, inferior personality, immature personality, antisocial personality, shut-in personality, maladjusted personality, defective personality, hostile personality, perverse personality, paranoid personality, stress, anxiety, hysteria, post-traumatic stress disorder, conflict, trance, daze, hypnotic trance, amnesia, religious ecstasy, Alzheimer's disease, pharmacology, dose, pill, tablet, powder, ointment, balm, inhalant, spray, injection. 13. Horticulture, ecofarming, livestock farming, dairy farming, animal breeding, cultivation, plowing, sowing, fertilizing, irrigation, coffee plantation, barn, henhouse, aviary, feedstuff, straw, farmland, plowed land, cultivated land, crop, fertilizer, pest control, pesticide, insecticide, agriculturist, ecologist, husbandman, poultry farmer, breeder. 14. Transport, freight transport, carriage, shipment, unload, things transported, goods, luggage, commute, deliver, handle a consignment. 15. Road transport, route, freeway, superhighway, expressway, pedestrian crossing, intersection, T-junction, crossroads, roundabout, spaghetti junction, baby carriage pram. 16. Animal, reptile, amphibian, insect, mammal, biped, herbivore, omnivore, carnivore, insectivore, bloodsucker, domesticated, tame. 17. Cities, city, metropolis, metropolitan area, suburb, urban, town. 18. Circumstances, circumstances, conditions, environment, surroundings, resources, occurrence, episode, incident, case, critical moment, crisis, dilemma, emergency, exigency, comfortable circumstances, well-being, prosperity, luck. 19. Relatedness, relation, relevance, connection, association, affiliation, correspondence, agreement, similarity, analogy, proportion, sameness, identicalness, equivalence, concordance, accordance, harmony, parallelism, coincidence, parity, equality, equilibrium. 20. Diversity, difference, variety, multiplicity, heterogeneity. 21. Abrasion, aftershock, avalanche, cleavage, continental drift, earthquake, epicenter, erosion, eruption, fracture, geothermal power, Richter scale. 22. Economy, market, socialism, capitalism, free enterprise, free trade enterprise, overheated economy, sound economy, gross national product, GNP, economic sector, self-sufficiency, autarky, commerce, trade, reciprocal trade, balance of trade, restraint of trade, barter, exchange, trafficking, doing business, wholesale, retail, negotiate, bargain, business transaction, customer, clientele, patron, standard of living, cost of living, quality of life, consumer price index, economic indicator, budget deficit, business cycle, fluctuation, peaking, boom, prosperity, bottoming out, recession, cooling off, downturn, upturn, recovery, monetary cycle, trade with, deal with, traffic with, patronize, own an account with, strike a bargain, illicit business, illegal operation, mafia, narcotics traffic, prostitution, street walking, pimping, loan, sharking, moonshining, smuggling, sell under the counter, blank market, purchase, bidder, bid, saleable, vendible, unsaleable, dry goods, textiles, appliances, odds and ends, toiletries, trademark, label, tag. 23. Language, linguistics, bilingual, mother tongue, standard language, speech, non-formal language, colloquial language, slang, substandard language, speech, vulgar tongue, dialect, folk speech, utterance, interjection, exclamation, accent, pitch, tone of voice, pause, stress, nasal sound, consonant, vowel, diphthong, syllable, assimilation, phonetics, say, articulate, enunciate, pronounce, communicate, express, convey, mention, speak to, address, verbal language, non-verbal language, sign language. 24. Health, well-being, fitness, soundness, vigor, immunity, resistance, antibody, health maintenance, health awareness, medical insurance, get well, recover, recuperate, well, unailing, sound, wholesome, illness, ailment, affliction, disorder, symptom, syndrome, indication, fatal disease, chronic disease, infection, contagion, communicable disease, epidemic, plague, chill, fatigue, fainting, headache, migraine, diarrhea, inflammation, insomnia, itching, nausea, paralysis, skin eruption, rash, tumor, low blood pressure, convulsion, shortness of breath, asthma, sore throat, coughing, sneezing, eye disease, visual defect, ear disease, deafness, respiratory disease, influenza, flu, tuberculosis, BT, venereal disease, VD, cardiovascular disease, blood disease, metabolic disease, liver disease, kidney disease, neural nerve disease, shock trauma, heat stroke, gastrointestinal disease, nausea, allergy, allergic disorder, hay fever, asthma, skin disease, rash, prickly heat, sore, lesion, blister, growth, tumor, cancer, malignant tumor, crippled person, defective person, handicapped person, invalid person, weakly, feeble. 25. Remedy, prescription, medicine, miracle drug, stimulant, alleviative, balm, lotion, ointment, sedative, hypnotic, sleeping pill, calmative, tranquilizer, depressant, cough medicine, antidepressant, laxative, birth control pill, contraceptive, antiseptic, disinfectant, germicide, vaccination, inoculation, dressing, bandage, adhesive tape, drugstore, pharmacy, dispensary. 26. Substance abuse, drug abuse, narcotics abuse, glue, sniffling, solvent abuse, drug addiction, acute alcoholism, withdrawal sickness, detoxification, stimulant, inhalant, dose, shot, injection, smoke marijuana, opium, tobacco, take pills, withdraw, booze, boozy, spirits, liquor dealer, brewer, moonshiner, guzzle, intoxicated, addicted, drunken, giddy, dizzy. 27. Psychology, psychotherapy, mental state, psychiatry, psychotherapy, psychoanalysis, counseling, psychologist, psychotherapist, psychoanalyst, counselor, personality tendency, introversion, extroversion, mental disorder, emotional disorder, maladjustment, insanity, mental illness, depression, personality disorder, stress, frustration, trauma, speech abnormality, amnesia, alternating personality, paranoid personality, defense mechanism, negativism, isolation, fantasy, subconscious, unconscious. 28. Travel, trip, trek, tour, excursion, journey, transit, passage, wandering, roaming, itinerary, hitchhiking, sleepwalking, somnambulation, nomad, vagrant, migrant, immigrant, emigrant, vehicle, wagon, automobile. 29. Environment, surroundings, circumstances, neighborhood, ecology, ecosystem, amphibian, community, conservation, consumer, courtship, death rate, decompose, endangered species, fauna, flora, food chain, global warming, atmospheric temperature, greenhouse effect, habitat, hibernation, instinct, jungle, omnivore, pollutant, population growth, predator, renewable resource, social behavior, social hierarchy, solar energy, reproduction. 30. Disaster and phenomena, aftershock, air pollution, avalanche, eclipse, epicenter, erosion, eruption, landslide, muds, tide, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, ozone depletion, pollution, quake, tidal wave, tsunami, tremor, mild earthquake, volcano, swift, rapid, speedy, slow, leisurely, creeping, crawling, tortoise-like, turtle-like, snail, like, 31, greatness, amplitude, magnitude, grandeur, hugeness, vastness, 32, insignificance, unimportance, slightness, meagerness, inferiority, insufficiency, triviality, 33, increase, augmentation, development, growth, amplification, elevation, extension, expansion, addition, inflation, accumulation, proliferation, heightening, deepening, intensification, acceleration, reinforcement, enhancement, 34, decrease, diminishment, reduction, deflation, deduction, contraction, abridgment, collapse, decrement, 35, progression, ongoing, advance, promotion, preferment, headway, leap, jump, passage, course, 36, regression, relapse, backsliding, retreat, withdrawal, reverse, setback, rear, recession, retirement, 37, space, space, extent, extension, expansion, measure, dimension, proportion, surface, area, circumference, sphere, field, arena, latitude, longitude, margin, location, whereabouts, site, 38, direction, compass, boundary, direct, straightforward, clockwise, counterclockwise, through, sign, by way of, deviation, straying, swerve, sway, convergence, divergence, subtraction, 39, movement, descent, ascent, mounting, climbing, soaring, crosswise, motionless, static, passive, still, 40, organic matter, living matter, biology, flesh, tissue, fiber, flora and fauna, cell, nucleus, chromosome, gene, germ cell division, ovum, embryo, 41, animals, insect, creature, biped, vertebrate, mammal, primate, rodent, cannibal, omnivore, feline, hare, reline, hare, reptile, serpent, amphibian, frog, toad, fowl, poultry, dolphin, porpoise, insect, beetle, termite, fly, flea, cockroach, 42, humankind, mankind, human race, humanity, human beings, Homo sapiens, race, society, ethnic group, soul, mortal, individual, personality, anthropology, 43, lord, benefactor, malefactor, sinner, villain, criminal, jurisdiction, legal authority, judge, justice, court, lawyer, attorney, barrister, legal counselor, solicitor, prosecution, summons, testimony, evidence, argument, appeal, sue, bring action against, plead, accusation, justification, condemnation, judgment, sentence, penalty, fine. 44, feeling, emotion, sentiment, reaction, response, sensation, passion, sensibility, sensitivity, sympathy, tenderness, insensibility, unconsciousness, obliviousness, apathy, indifference, pleasure, enjoyment, satisfaction, gratification, delight, ecstasy, unpleasure, discomfort, uneasiness, anxiety, boredom, annoyance, vexation, nuisance, harassment, irritation, aggravation, provocation, embarrassment, humiliation, shame, pain, distress, grief, misery, anguish, agony, torment, dislike, distaste, disfavor, displeasure, hostility, antipathy, abhorrence, disgust, loathing, nausea, desire, fancy, curiosity, eagerness, inclination, preference, partiality, sympathy, yearning, longing, homesickness, nostalgia, aspiration, idealism, ambition, social climbing, eagerness, enthusiasm, zest, ardor, appetite, indifference, coolness, lukewarmness, unconcern, heedlessness, unmindfulness, hate, detestation, aversion, love, affection, attachment, devotion, adoration, excitement, exhilaration, thrill, tremor, discontentment, dissatisfaction, resentment, uneasiness, cheerfulness, good humor, good spirits, liveliness, exuberance, ill humor, bad temper, anger, touchiness, solemnity, dignity, formality, sadness, dejection, depression, downheartedness, discouragement, sorrow, grief, woe, anguish, agony, regret, remorse, self-condemnation, self-accusation, apology, lamentation, mourning, grieving, wailing, bewailing, weeping, spitting, crying, rejoicing, exultation, merriment, tedium, monotony, tiresome, irksome, dull, aggravation, worsening, intensification, exasperation, annoyance, provocation, relief, easing, relaxation, remedy, alleviation, mitigation, comfort, ease, restfulness, coziness, convenience, wonder, astonishment, amazement, surprise, hope, expectation, desire, trust, faith, promise, prospect, optimistic, anxiety, distress, disturbance, fear, scare, alarm, terror, horror, panic, phobia, expectation, anticipation, prospect, predictability, disappointment, frustration, patience, forbearance, endurance, perseverance, impatience, anxiety, restlessness, haste, pride, self-esteem, self-respect, self-sufficiency, arrogance, dignity, majesty, humility, humbleness, modesty, humiliation, shame, disgrace, embarrassment, haughtiness, loftiness, insolence, contempt, disdain, kindness, benevolence, mercy, compassion, sympathy, humaneness, unkindness, malevolence, unthoughtfulness, unmindfulness, wickedness, pity, sympathy, commiseration, compassion, mercy, forgiveness, condolence, pitilessness, cruelty, forgiveness, magnanimity, congratulation, compliment, applause, gratitude, gratefulness, appreciation, resentment, anger, displeasure, discontentment, jealousy, envy, jaundice, respect, reverence, regard, esteem, veneration, honor, homage, contempt, scorn, disdain, insult, ridicule, despite,